you doing? I'll make a video right now. I got since last night, I got a migraine headache. And it's like on this part of my head. It's not unbearable, but it's like a pressure right here, right? And my third eye is throbbing. It's been throbbing since last night. And I guess it's because I was meditating and I finally got it. I understand, and I understand, and I overstand who I am. If I tell you I am God, how will that make you feel? If I tell you that, you'd be like, this nigga's crazy, bro. This nigga done lost it. Nigga going crazy. He gotta seek professional help. That's what you guys will say. But that's the people that don't understand this. Right? Let's talk a bit. Let's talk about your mom and your dad, right? Your mom is a vessel. She's a vessel that your dad chose to procreate with, to make me, make my brothers, make my sisters, right? My dad chose to make me with my mom. He fell in love with my mom. My mom felt the same way with him, and they procreated another one of them, right? You understand that, right? So you got to think about my dad as this way, right? My dad was born also. Same process happened, right? But by the time my dad met my mom, my dad already had 22 kids before me, right? My dad is a G, bro. My dad was it. He has the charisma. He had the money. He was G, bro. My dad is a G. From my dad, I'm supposed to be the youngest, the one that he finished with. But I recently found out that I have 4 other brothers younger than me. So my dad was doing his damn thing, right? He was actually doing what the Bible says, what you came here to do. You came to procreate. And to tell you the truth, my mom never argued with another one of my dad's baby mothers. Never. They never went into argument about that. My mom knew at a young age that she played her role. She was gonna be a mom, and that's what she was gonna do. She was gonna have my dad's kids, which is cool. Now, and it's crazy because none of his baby mothers ever called my mother nothing. My dad was a G. My dad handled everything. Right? My dad handled rent, food, clothing, all that for all his other kids. No problem. All of us, we're like 27. All of us are of a seed of one man, right? Cool. So what I'm trying to tell you is, whatever life my dad lived, all the experiences that he went through, all the mad shit he went through, all the happiness, all that knowledge he gathered before he made me goes into his DNA. So when I come in, I'm already an image of him, right? I'm already an image of him physically and innerly. You understand? Like inside of me, I might not do things that he did in mistakes. You understand? Because it's already in me. And that's just the physical aspect of what's going on and how everything goes into, right? But on the spiritual side, I have a father that my father had too. My dad has that same father. My dad understood at that time. I'm talking about the 80s, before the 80s, the 70s. When my dad met my mom, he was 40 something years old, probably 40 years old. So my dad was just, by the time he met my mom, he done lived life. My mom was like 19 years old at the time. I came, when they made me, she was 20, he was 41. Now, my mom is a spiritual lady. Like, she's a Christian lady to the T. Like, you cannot curse around this lady. You cannot do wrong shit because she's gonna check you on the spot, you know? So I had that relationship growing up. My mom she had me on the path. So I used to go to church, I used to do all these things. But I always knew there was something wrong with the church. But I couldn't put my finger on it at the time. I was very young, but I used to ask a lot of questions. And the pastors couldn't answer it, right? So that used to get me furious, right? So that's why I stopped. By the age of 16, I stopped going to church. But all the teachings stood with me, like love your brother, everything that makes a man become a man, as far as the right thing to do and the wrong things, But going back to the spiritual side of my father, which is the Most High, I finally got the concept with the Most High. Like, you're his offspring. You're his kids. Everything he has is in you already. So I'm here trying to change the world. I'm not supposed to change the world. I'm supposed to change myself. Me. I'm supposed to do it innerly for me. Fuck everything else. It's me. And yes, it might sound selfish, but that's what Jesus did. Yes, Jesus taught you how to do it for when he's not here. You can do the same, and you can get enlightened and go up, descend it into with the Father. Moses did it. Elijah did it. All these people did it before you. There's a path you're supposed to take, and it's a spiritual path. You get it? If you don't understand what it is, it's because it's not meant for you. You're supposed to be the God being that you are. You're supposed to be like your father. You're supposed to know where you come from. You're supposed to know what you can do.
You have jump also?
No, Bobby. You feel what I'm trying to tell you? That's it for now, because I got to do a few things. I love you guys. May the Most High enlighten you and open you up for him to fill you. I'm going to put another video later, alright, to explain it a little further. But think about what I just said.